Hello everybody, my name is Butch and I am getting ready to do my first ever cooking video on YouTube. This is in response to a video that I had seen on YouTube by a gentleman named Doc Inc., Docink, which is basically is talking about like a 3 item meal. Some people also calling it quarantine cooking because of the COVID-19 and everything else that's going on right now. They go to the store, maybe there's not a lot of items on the shelf for them to purchase. So they're just having to use whatever they can find or whatever they have on hand, either in their fridge, freezer, or their pantry cabinet, what have you. This is something that I'm going to do. It's a 3 item. Technically, I guess what you're looking at is a 4 item. But those two back there in the background, back there, that is they're the exact same thing as Bear Creek, what's called a grown up mac and cheese. And it sounds pretty tasty, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and have a look see at it. Uh, it says it is a unique twist on a classic mac and cheese that is sure to satisfy with cavatappi pasta, which is a corkscrew pasta, in a hearty blend of Parmesan, cheddar, Swiss, and blue cheese. That does sound yummy. And on the back here, how I got this idea is if you look here, if it does focus in, it says you can amp up the delicious grown-up flavor with these creative add-ins. You can add in the prosciutto, ham, or crispy bacon and peas, and top with garlic breadcrumbs. But if I was to do the garlic breadcrumbs, that I guess that could be a 4th item, or maybe even some people might even consider it a 5th item. But these two are the same thing. I'm considering it 1 item because I am cooking for more than one person. The other thing I'm going to add in is we're going to add in this hickory smoked bacon. It's a thick cut. These two I got at the Big Lots. The bacon here I got at Save-A-Lot. And of course these frozen sweet peas, which I've had in my freezer for a little while. It's a 2 pound bag. It's maybe a half a bag, maybe a touch below that. Some sweet peas. We'll add in the peas. These came from Wally World, aka Walmart. So the peas are going in, bacon's going in, along with the mac and cheese. It's going to make a nice little meal. Also could just make a nice little side dish as well, guys. And I think it's going to be tasty. It's going to come out well. Just these 3 things. It's really 3 items, but I guess you could say 4 because I'm using 2 bags of this. But like I said, I am cooking for more than just one person. So we're going to see how this puppy turns out, and hopefully it turns out well. It's actually going to do double duty here because I've also got some beans and stuff that's on soak, some navy beans, which I will do a video for as well, and go over that as well, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw this bacon in the freezer probably about a half hour or so. I'm going to let it firm up. It's going to be easier to cut that way. And I'm not going to use the whole thing. It's 24 ounce or a pound and a half. I'm not going to use the whole thing in the mac and cheese. It would be a great thing to do, guys. But this bacon is going to do double duty for me. So I'm probably going to use about half, between a third and a half of this is going to go in here. The rest of it is going to go in with my beans that I have soaking, the navy beans. And like I said, I'll do a video for that as well, guys. So the bacon, the mac and cheese, the sweet peas. It's gonna be a nice little side dish. Could be a nice little main dish as well. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw this in the freezer. Get some water in the pot, measure it out for the mac and cheese and stuff like that. The peas, I'll probably cook those in the microwave. They'll soften up a little bit. And then we're going to mix everything together. We're going to show you the steps of the process here. And we'll be back here in a little bit, guys. All right. Alright guys, I'm back. I went ahead and I had that bacon in the freezer probably for about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes or so. Make it a little bit easier to cut up in some little strips here. As you can see, that's what I have right there in the plate. Also just threw a couple little odd end pieces there in the pan right there. So what we're going to go ahead and do right now, guys, is we're going to go ahead, we're going to brown up this bacon, render out the fat. I'm going to save back some of that fat, and it's going to do double duty for me. The fat is, along with the bacon. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to start to get that browned up, and I'll show you a little bit of that as we're browning it up, guys. Be back here in just a moment. Alrighty guys, as you can see right here, I've got the bacon cut up in little pieces. I've started getting it rendered down here in the pot, here on the stove top. As you can see, you can hear it. It's percolating pretty well. And so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to get this first batch browned up. Render out some of that fat. We're going to save that fat, just like I said. And I've got another round. I'm just going to go in. We're going to run out that fat as well. And I just wanted to show you the beginning process of this. And hey, we'll be back here in just a moment. Take care. Okay, guys, as you can see right here, the bacon is cooking down, just rendering down, bringing out a lot of fat right there. The bacon's getting brown, nice and yummy. And just wanted to show you the process along as we go. Alright, we'll be back here in just a moment. Alrighty guys, got the second batch of the bacon going in right now. As you can see, it's browning up. There's a lot of fat that's rendering out of the bacon. And like I said earlier in the video, it is going to do double duty for me. So just wanted to let you see the second step of the process. Got more bacon going. Be back in a moment. Alrighty guys, here's the next batch of the bacon that I am cooking up. See a little steam coming up there. Poured off some of the fat. It rendered out. Matter of fact, I can show you right there some of that fat that rendered out, but we're going to use that. I'm not going to let that go to waste. And then I've got this batch here, and then I've got one more little batch right there that we're going to brown up, guys. And then once we get all that browned up, we'll bring you back and show you the next step in the process. Alright, be back in just a moment.